Hey guys, I'm Boot. We're in New Jersey, and today we're gonna love and hate stuff. So let's do it. So if you haven't seen lately, the reports of exploding Samsung phones and the stopping of these new phones being manufactured. In the news, there have been also many other devices such as the hoverboard or the Swagway catching fire, even laptops exploding, and most notably and detrimental to the industry, vaping batteries catching fire and exploding in people's pockets. Now, when it comes to these hot topic news stories, like what I did there, hot topic, but seriously, there is one thing in common: lithium ion batteries. Now, chances are you have a cell phone, and I'm pretty sure probably some other devices with these batteries in them. And the reason being, they can hold a great amount of power and are made really small. And the problem with this is no one cares about battery safety for their tablets or the phone, sometimes even vape devices. And this is the problem we're facing, not the fact that the products are in existence, but the limited knowledge of how they work and the safety measures involved. You must be aware of the charging cycles of your devices and the age of the batteries, as well as the temperature that you're operating these devices. If it's too hot, for instance, like you left it in a car, you wouldn't want to power it up and use it. Or some of them have, safety protocols where they will shut down if it's too hot. And if it's too cold, the battery can drain quickly or may not work at all. And for God's sake, if you use a device that takes batteries of, the nature like a vape or just 18650s like flashlights, be aware to store your batteries in plastic trays that are made for them. They're like $1 online, and they'll save you from putting your batteries in your pocket only to have spare change make your batteries short circuit or have them explode or catch fire in your pocket. Now, these are really serious batteries and should be treated as such. The real question I'm posing here is, are these batteries outdated? Well, Stanford University's Institute for Technology's very own Professor Hongji Dai and his colleagues have created an aluminum ion battery which is light, thin, charges quickly, is flexible, long-lasting, inexpensive to produce, and better yet, is non-flammable even when punctured. Now, this is an amazing breakthrough in battery technology. I'll show it in the video right here, and they explain and demonstrate how useful this thing is. The question remains, with this video being over a year old, why aren't we seeing this applied to newer products, making them far less dangerous than today's lithium-ion scene? Conspiracy? Cover-up? Or is the technology simply just not known about? I'll leave a link in the description down below to the video, and feel free to comment. And in news I love this week, a little over a year ago, a law was put into place saying that e-liquid for vaping was not to be sold in Indiana without having an independent security company handling the inspection of these products. And only one company was actually outfitted to do so. The thing that makes the company special is that it has these 5 different regulations into play. Like an employee needs to be certified by the Associated Locksmiths of America for a year, rolling steel fire door technician certification from International Door Association, or Institute of Door Dealer Education and Accreditation, like a bunch of crazy stuff like that. And my question really is, isn't this extremely and meticulously specific? It turns out there was only one company in Indiana who qualified in all the 5 different criteria. So because of this, many businesses closed down, people put out of work. Also, many vapors unable to gain access to e-liquid, and they returned to smoking. Just to let you know how this works, there is what's called a master settlement agreement put in place by tobacco companies for the state to make money on cigarette sales. Now, because they're not making this money because people are quitting, they need other incomes. And it looks like even bribes could be accepted. In a ruling, a judge overturned this ridiculous law, stating, according to the court's ruling, even the state of Indiana has no position on how a rolling steel fire door protects against tampering or adulteration of e-liquid during the manufacturing process. So even the court thinks this is a joke. And the original bill was signed in May of 2015 and was noted as HB 1432, supposedly to protect public health. Really? Or was this just to put money in the pockets of one company who was fully creating a monopoly? And what perks came to the man who signed the bill? Well, the FBI is investigating into possible corruption. And who's the man behind this idiocy? Mike Pence. Yep, the same Mike Pence who's Trump's running mate. So, two peas in a pod, and in this case, two nuts in a turd. And this means Trump's VP choice is against vaping and saving lives. And if Hillary made a statement pro-vape, she might just have this thing in the bag. I mean, vapors aren't just ex-smokers who found it and quit. They are people coming back from the brink of death, people with cancer, people with lung problems who, are looking for a way out from smoking. And, we are many and we are one. And if you're a smoker who tried the gum or the patch, I definitely urge you to pick up a vape and drop the cigarettes. Save your own life and those around you. Chantix has such a high suicide rate, and it makes me nervous that friends of mine are on it. But at the end of the day, it's not about who blows the biggest clouds or who got the most expensive mods. It's that we are healthier because of this choice, and we stand together as many and as one. That's all I got. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you, my friends, next week. So if you haven't seen the exploding... And if
Nate Dogg's still here, cause a niggas like me. I am shit, cause a niggas like me. Police still scared, cause a niggas like me. This is where it gets really messed up. Bitch, you thirsty? Please grab a Sprite. I cannot believe that field is on there. My Crips lurking, don't die tonight.